What is inheritance? In the part A, section A contains 40 marks, attempt all questions. There is no choice in this. Inheritance is the feature through which we can copy the characteristics of one class into another class. This is one general definition. The exact definition you can collect it from your textbooks. Name the operators below. Is less than. First one is less than increment operator. Third one, logical AND. Fourth one, ternary operator or conditional operator. Question C, state the number of bytes occupied by primitive data types CHAR and INT int data types. So here you can go with the Google, you can check, there's a table here. So this is a table which is showing you all the primitive data type keyword and how much bytes of memory they consume, even how much range of values they represent, even that is also present. They have asked for character and int. So character takes 2 bytes of memory and int takes 4 bytes of memory. So check all the things, take a screenshot. And then write the difference between division operator and the modulus division operator. Division operator gives you a quotient of the division, whereas modulus division operator gives you a remainder of the division. For example, if I say 7 divided by 2, right, answer will be 3.5. Whereas if I say 7 modulus 2, so the remainder of this division will be 1. 2 3 is 6, 7 minus 6 is 1. And next question, string X. See, this is an array, right? It contains these values. System.out.println X of 1 there, say, kindly note, all arrays index will start from 0. Hence, X of 0 means Samsung and X of 1 means Nokia. Hence, X of 1 is Nokia. Kindly don't get confused. X of 1 means not the first element. It is the second element in the array. Then next they are asking X of 3 dot length. X of 3 means what? 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Micro max is X of 3. Dot length means it is going to count how many letters are there in that. Length will return the count of number of letters present in the string. Micro max contains 8 letters. So that will be returned as an answer. And question 2, name the following. A keyword used to call a package in the program, that is import. We write usually import java.util.scanner. Any one reference data types. Reference data types are here, like class, arrays, strings, interfaces, whatever the built-in classes we are going to use. They are all reference data types, that is composite data types. What are the 2 ways of invoking functions? Call by value, call by reference. Question C. State the data type and the value of res after the following is executed. Character ch equal to t. Fine. Character dot to uppercase ch is there. So ch is what? Lowercase letter t. That will be converted to uppercase. Then that uppercase letter t will be written to the res. They have asked state the data type and value of res. As res receives the capital letter T, hence the value of res is capital letter T and the data type of res is char only because it is returning single letter. And then give the output of the following program segment and also mention the number of times the loop is executed. Int a comma b, 2 variables are there and multiple initialization they have done inside the for loop. which gives value 6 to the variable A and 4 to the variable B. And the condition is there A less than or equal to 24. And every time A is incremented by 6, in the body of the function, we have if A modulus B equal to 0, then break. So here, let us analyze this program. So here we have A, B, condition is A less than or equal to 24. Then every time it is incremented by 6. And the condition to be checked is A modulus B is equal to 0. Initial value of A is how much? 6. Excuse me, B is 4. A less than or equal to 24. So A is how much? 6. 6 less than or equal to 24 is true. Then it will get inside the body of the loop and checks A modulus B is equal to 0. A means how much? 6 modulus 4 is equal to 0. So 6 modulus 4 is false. It will not be 0. Hence A will be incremented by 6. So it will become 12. B is remain 4. And the value of A is 12 modulus 4. 12 modulus. Sorry, this is condition, no? 12 less than or equal to 24. Right, condition is true. It will get inside the body of the loop and checks if condition. So it is 12 modulus 4 is equal to 0. See, 12 modulus 4, 4 3s are 12. Remainder will be 0. So break keyword will get executed. Break keyword will be executed. It will come out from the loop and prints the value of A. The value of A is 12 will be printed. How many times the loop is executed? 2 number of times. Right. So these are the code segments which will come usually in the section A. So you should know this kind of tracing we call. So if you know this, if you practice more, then orally you can make it and you can give the answer. Write the output. Character CH equal to F, capital letter they had given. CH is assigned to integer variable M. So kindly note, character, it's a primitive data type. Whatever the characters are present internally, they have some code called as what? Unicode. In that, capital letter A having code 65, and then it continues. And for Z, right? So it is 90, right? Capital letter Z is having 90. Hence, A is 65, B is 66, C is 67, D is 68, E is 69, and F is 70. You can cross check by typing Alt 70 in the notepad. Fine. That means the variable M will receive, the variable M receives ASCII code of Unicode of letter F, that is 70. Then they are incrementing the M variable by 5. So that means M will be how much? 75. And they are printing the value of M and CH, where M prints 75 and CH prints F only. Question number 3. Write a Java expression for the following. They have said AX raised to 5. We know that AX raised to 5 cannot be written like this only how we write it in the mathematics. It has to be converted into a mathematical expression, Java expression. So that is AX means A into, we'll write mat dot power x comma 5. Then plus B into mat dot power x raised to 3 should be written as mat dot power x comma 3. Then plus C. This is what? Java expression of the given mathematical expression. What is the value of x1 if x is equal to 5? Here I have kept it ready, practically checked one. You can see here, these are other statements. Next question, I have kept it ready so that the duration of the video should be reduced. Here you see x is 5 and the equation is given. And when I run this, you can see that the result, it will show you the x1, then I'll prove it, how the result is going to be 6, right? So here you can see, let us solve that. So the equation I'm going to copy, the entire equation. Here I'll paste it. See, now in this equation, here we have plus x means it is pre-increment operator. That means the x value was 5, no? It is incremented by 1. Hence, 5 got changed. 5 got changed to 6. 5 plus 1. Pre-increment means increment first, then substitute. Then minus x plus post-increment. That means substitute the present value of variable x into the equation and then increase it by 1. But don't substitute that 7 here only. You have to substitute that 7 in the next occurrence of x. Then we have plus minus x is there. So minus x means what? Pre-decrement. That means 7 will be deducted by 1. It will become 6. That 6 will come here. Hence 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. Then plus 6 is what? It is 6. So hence the answer is 6. Like this you can solve. What is an object called? Why is an object called an instance of a class? Because here instance of a class, we say class as a factory of creating object. Object is an instance of a class because whatever the data members and the methods we have in the class, object is associated with that, right? It is associated with the code and the data present in the class. Hence, it is called as object instead of using a variable, right? Still, exactly the concept I'm giving. I'm not giving you the exact definition. Kindly collect the exact definition from your textbook. Convert the following into a which is in do while loop now. It has to be converted to for loop, they are saying. So that I'm showing you here is paste this. Right, this is the thing. So what I do here, I'll write that int I and d is equal to 5 is there. So I'll write for first. And then what we do, we'll have int I equal to 1 semicolon. And every time the condition is I is less than or equal to 5. And then increment operator is I plus plus. And then system.out.println is there. These two equations, body of which makes the body of the loop, and int d is equal to 5. This can be written outside the loop, or you can have multiple initialization and there only you can write it. That is also possible. And then difference between constructor and a function. See, constructor is a specialized method in the class where its name will be same as a class name. It is used for initializing the values for the newly created object. Whereas function is what? It is not for initializing the values for object. Instead, it is for performing some task. Its name will not be same as class name, right? It can return the value, but constructor can't return the value. Function, even they can also what? They can't return the value if you want. They can return, they can't return. Both are possible. When it is not returning, usually we write void, whereas in the constructor, void keyword is not allowed, right? So some points about this, right? The descriptive question, some points you write it as per the marks. So especially I am concentrating this code snippets and the section B program. The main concentration of making this video is towards this one, not about this theoretical point that you definition you collected from your textbook. Write the output for the following. String S having today's test. System.out.println yes.index of t is there. The first capital letter T appeared at the index 0, hence it prints 0. After that, yes.substring 0,7 means from the string S, from the position 0, always in the substring, whatever the end value they have given, you have to consider -1. That is 7 means up to 6th index you consider. See 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 space. 5, and then 6 up to I. Today, I will be printed, right? Then holiday will be printed, right? So 0 to 7 means it will not be printed up to 7th index. Kindly note, it will be printed 7 minus 1. And after that, we have double R1. They have given some mathematical functions, library function. There are two negative values they are asking, which is the minimum value. It is minus 5.83. This is the minimum one. And the ABS function stands for absolute, which converts the given input value. If it is a negative, that will be converted to positive. If it is a positive, it will be remain positive only. It will not be converted to negative. So minus 5.83 means what? You will get answer as 5.83. And here mat.floor and floor function and seal function. These two functions you have to give very more concentration, because these are, like we say, twin functions. Always they make the confusion. See, seal in the sense what? This seal function returns an integer that is just greater than a certain rational value. Suppose 3 or 3 point something, 3 point something, whether it is 1.38, 45, 3.45, 3.78, anything. So always it gives you the next integer, just greater than, right? Integer, that is 4 it will give. And then this is what seal function, which gives you greater value. Floor function gives you the previous value. 3.883 is there, you will get 3. So based on this concept, the values what they have said here, so it is, that is why those things have kept it ready. So 16.3 means what? So it will, the result produced by the floor will be 16. And square root of 16 is what? 4. That will be returned into a double value, that is 4.0. You can execute and you can cross check the result. First one ABS value, another one 4.0. And then give the output of the following code. String A is all the A and B are string object. They are initialized with 26 and 100 respectively. Where string D, A plus B plus 200 is there, are A, B are string object. Hence this plus sign, instead of working it as additional, mathematical additional operator, it is going to work as string concatenation operator. Hence the result produced by D, the result stored into the D will be what? 26100200260A 100 plus 200. This will be the answer. And then in the X variable, what we get? A is having a value 26 in the string format. Because of integer.parseInt, it will be converted to int value. 26 will be stored in X. Similarly, 100 will be stored into Y. So 26 plus 100 will be added. The result will be 126 will be printed in the small letter variable D. Whereas in the capital, what do you get? 261002000. That is concatenation of all these three values. Analyze the given program segment and answer the following questions. There is a nested for loop statement. They're asking how many times does the inner loop execute, and write the output of the program segment. For this, what you should know the tracing part. So let's analyze I less than 3, less than or equal to 4. And after that, J, then J less than or equal, J less than I is there. And inside the J loop, they are not printing anything. You can check out here. There is a blank they are printing, but in the outer loop, they are printing the win. Fine. Let us check. Here, J less than I. Fine. So I is how much? 3. Condition 3 less than or equal to 4 is true. And then J equal to 2. Right? Then J less than I. 2 less than how much? 3. I is means 3. 2 less than 3. 2 less than 3 is true. Hence, it will get inside the J loop. Nothing will print in the output because they have given empty output. So empty will be printed. Dash will not be printed. It's showing empty, right? Nothing will be printed in the output. After that, as it is a nested looping statement, J will be incremented by 1. And then it will check the condition 3 less than 3. That is false. and it will go back to the, it will come out from the J loop and prints system.out.println win. So one time win will be printed in capital letters in the fresh new line, right? So win is there. So it will be printed in the same line, right? Same line where that empty string had printed. After that, cursor will be in the next line because of println. Kindly note. And then I plus plus because it will go to the I. Then I plus plus means it will become 4. 4 less than or equal to 4 condition is true. And it will get inside the J loop. J will start from 2. 2 less than I. I means how much? 4 conditions true. And nothing will be printed. It is in the next line. Dash says nothing. Don't write dash in the output. Just for your indication, I'm showing. And J will be incremented by 1. So 3 less than 4 condition is true. And once again, one more blank will be printed, right? And after that, again, J incremented by 1. 4 less than 4 condition false. And then win will be, condition will be false. It will come out from the J loop. It will enter into the I loop area and prints another win. Right, that means you get 2 times win. After that, I is incremented by 1. 5 is less than or equal to 4 is false. Hence, it will come out from the I loop also. So the output is win, win. 2 times it will print in 2 different lines. And how many times the inner loop got executed? Here 1 time, here 2 times, totally 3 times it got executed. So what is the difference between the scanner class function next and the next line? Next line will accept more than 1 word, whereas the next accepts only single token. This is about section A. As already I have said, you take the complete definitions from your textbooks only. I'll be giving you the brief description about it. So section B, which plays a very important role in your computer application paper. So where you can see that they have written very clearly here, programs in either Vue.js environment or any program environment with Java as base. And each program should be written using variable descriptions, mnemonic codes, so that the logic of the program is clearly depicted. That means in between, you have to give the description about the program. Only writing program is not enough. Flowcharts or algorithms are not required. If you follow all this, then your program will get 15 marks, right? So writing variable descriptions, mnemonic codes and all in your school, your teachers may have demonstrated that. Here what I'm doing is I'm giving you the logic and I'm trying to give you the solution, and that solution will not be the final one. It is one view, right? The solution will be okay. Alternate solutions also you should try and you should know about it. Always plan B should be ready. See, now they're asking you to write a program to solve electricity bill program, right? So you can see that the instance variable they have said means you need to write a class. String n stores the name of the customer. Int units asks, it's an input which indicates number of units consumed. Bill contains how much amount they have to pay as electricity bill. And the methods are what accept, where you have to accept the name of the customer and the number of units consumed. Calculate means you have to calculate the electricity bill as per this table. For the first 100 unit, it is 2 rupees. For next 200 unit, it is 3 rupees. For above 300 unit, it is 5 rupees. A searcher of 2.5% charge if the number of units consumed is above 300 unit. That means when you are calculating this, you add this surcharge also. And along with that, in the print, you have to print name of the customer by putting the same message in front of this. The name of the customer should print, number of units consumed should print, bill amount should print. It should be printed in the same format. All these parameters will be it will be considered. Okay, so let us write this program. So here I'm writing the program. So we'll have a class as we have to take input now. So I'm taking import java.util.scanner class as per your requirement. Class electricity bill, and the instance variables are string L. Take exact names what they have given in the question paper. Don't use any other variable names. And write a description in front of this for what this n is for what this unit is for, right? You have to write the description. Double will, like how they have suggested in your school. Double will, these are the instance variables. And we'll have public. For the class also you write the keyword public. And here it is public void accept, where it has to accept the name of the customer and the number of units consumed. Well, here I'll say system.out.println, enter the customer name. So we'll say n equal to yes dot next. The customer name will be accepted. I'm considering customer name as a single word, so I'm using next. If you want to enter multiple word, go to the next line. Enter the number of units consumed. Once again, I'm saying you this is not the final version of the program, right? This is just a demonstration, explanation to understand the logic of the program, right? Kindly check the procedures, what they have explained in your school. So modify these programs as per the procedure what they have shown. And then here it is units, right? Units equal to s dot next int. Taking it as int. So we got both the inputs. Now I have to go for calculate. So public calculate where it's not written in anything. Where you have to say one more variable, surcharge is required actually. They have said calculate. We'll calculate and print it. And here we'll say if units less than or equal to 100, then you have to say bill equal to units directly multiplied by 2.00, they have said. Right. Then else if units greater than or equal to 101 and units less than or equal to 200, right? Here it's important for the first 100 unit, they are charging 2 rupees per unit. So 2 into 100 means what? 200 first, right? For the first 100 units, see we are in the range 101 to 200 means the total unit consumed by the customer is more than 100 unit. In that more than 100 unit, for first 100 unit, it is 200 rupees. First you have to add that. After that, whatever the units are there which are above 100 now, so there units minus 100 because 100 units charges already added. Units beyond 100 will be multiplied by 3. Right, 3.00. And then else if units greater than or equal to 201, logical AND operator, units less than or equal to 300, right? Next, 200 units. One moment. See, they have said first 100 unit. Next to 200 unit they have said. That means 101 to 300 it is, not 200. Right. Above 300 they have said. That means only else is enough. Else is enough, but still units greater than 300. It is assumed only. You need not to write this. Just directly else you can write. But for safety's sake, you can write it because if they are entering any value which is say negative number, directly it goes to the else. That is why I'll write if units greater than 300, bill is equal to, for the first 300 unit you have to calculate. Right, for the first 300 unit. First 100 unit it is 200 rupees. Then 101 to 300 means 200 unit, 3 rupees you have to calculate. 2 3 just 600 rupees. Then after that, after that, above 300, whatever we have, units minus 300 multiplied by 5.00. Along with that, we have to calculate the surcharge also. So that surcharge has to be added to the this one only, like bill only. So bills equal to, as there are multiple statements when this condition is true, put it in a block. Right. So bills equal to this bill we have taken. Check it's a bill variable, one small mistake also. Bill plus bill into 0. It is 2.5%. That is 2.5 divided by 100. That means 0.025. Right. That will be the surcharge. So total bill is added, and in the display you have to print it. So we have to go for public void. Another method, see, print is there. Public void print. Where in the print, what you have to do? They have the format they have shown here. The same format you have to print it. Name of the customer here plus same thing will copy and paste. And here next is what? It is number of units consumed. Number of units consumed, colon is there, plus units. And after that, it is bill amount they have said, clearly write like that only what they have said in the same format, bill. Okay, and then close and the class bracket, and they have write a main method also they have said. That is why you have to write the main method also, public static void main string yes, right? And here we'll say electricity bill or class name E1 equal to new electricity bill, right? And after that, E1 dot, what is that method? Accept. And accept. Then you call E1 dot calculate. After that, E1 dot print. So this will become your first program, electricity bill programs. So this is the program. Okay, we'll continue with the second question. So last we had completed up to electricity bill program. So let us continue from the question number 6. You can see here question number 6 is having 2 sub questions. 1 and 2. First one is to find and display the sum of series given below. Here it is. So let us write a program where the x value they have given it clearly as 2. So we'll have class sum of series they have said. We'll take as series demo and write it as public class and then public static void main. So here the input variable x is already given, x is equal to 2. And along with that, I need to take one sum of series variable equal to 0 initially. And after that, here we'll go directly. We need to ask for, see, 20 terms they have given it clearly. So here I'll take for int I is equal to 0. I is less than, it's not 0, we'll have it 1 because x raised to 1 is there. I is less than or equal to 20 and I plus plus, where I will be handling the terms. And this loop will repeat for 20 times. So s equal to s plus x to the power of I. So mat dot power in the bracket x comma I will write. If I write only this much, it considers all plus sign. But one time it should take plus, another time it should take minus sign, right? So I'll show you practically only this much. System.out.println. Here we'll say sum of series. So equal to, or you can say instead of sum, because it contains plus and minus. So I'll say result of series. We'll say yes. Let's check this program practically. We'll go to online compiler. I'll paste it here. So when we run the program, it will consider all plus sign, right? They're showing incompatible types, possibly loss of conversion from double to int is there. So as in the equation, one time we have plus, another time we have minus sign in the series. You can check it out here. To implement this, what I have done is I have taken one variable called as sign is equal to plus 1, right? And in the equation where earlier only if plus sign is there, we used to write s equal to s plus math dot power x comma I. But now what I am doing is s is equal to s plus sign into math dot power x comma I. That means sign it is plus 1. That doesn't make any difference. It will be plus only. But here sign, after that some series sign is equal to minus sign I am doing. Right now in the sign what we have plus 1. Plus into minus is minus. Minus 1 will be. Next time when it comes, minus of this x raised to I will be added to the plus. Next round minus 1 is there, no? Minus into minus plus. So next time sign means it will be plus. Like this, one time minus, one time plus will be calculated. So it is 20 times. Just I was checking whether it is working or not. 2 times I tried. See, 2 times, suppose if I try just for practically, x raised to n means 1 means what? X is 2. 2 raised to 1 means 2. Minus 2 raised to 2 means 4. 2 minus 4 means minus 2 should come. Suppose if I take number of terms as 2, just to check whether its sign is working properly or not. You can see that answer is minus 2. That means it is working fine. So now I'll make it as 20. So this is the correct version of the program for the question number 6, sub question 1. Right. So this I'll erase. It was question number 1. So here I'll write. Is x raised to 1 plus x raised to 2 plus. Right. where x is equal to 2. Fine. Let us go for next question. Displaying the following series. Series related program. That means what? Series problem may come. This is one option. Another is what? Printing of series may come. Here we have 1, 11, then 111, then 1111, like that it is continuing. For an incorrect option, an appropriate error message should be displayed. So here to do this program, what we do is, we'll have as usual, okay. So this will copy. Instead of main, I will give a name as series 2 and public static void main. And inside this, we'll have a program for this. So we'll have, say, for example, int n is equal to 1. Fine. So it is every time it should be multiplied by 10, then plus 1. Let us check. I'll go with the online compiler directly. So all I'll cancel. The loop I have to change. So we'll have int n equal to 1. And how many times it should come, that also we have to take care, no? They haven't said. They have said only, they have given only the 5 series. So we can continue with only displaying 5 times. I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 5. And here we'll have one variable, int series. One extra variable I'm taking instead of series, I'll take it as result equal to 1. So initially system.out.print, only print you take, and print the value of result. And after result, I want to have some gap, so I'm leaving /t, horizontal tab, which leaves space horizontally, 4 to 5 spaces gap will come horizontally. And how to get the next number 11? Right now in the result, we have 1. If I say result equal to result into 10, result into 10, right? Then plus 1. If I do this, hope we'll get the perfect result. One bracket is missing. Okay, let us check the program. Execute. To refresh the compiler. Run the program. See the series 1, 11, 111, 1111. So similarly, the 5th number. Okay. This is the correct version of the program for displaying the series. See, programs are small programs, right? So this is what series, printing of a series, that kind of programs. This is not the final solution. This is one solution in my view, but you can try with alternate solution also. All right. Now question number 7, where we have write a program to input integer element into an array of size 20 and perform the following operation. First one, you have to display the largest number. smallest number and sum of all the element. Question number 7. This is based on arrays related program. Let us write this program. So write a program to input integer elements into an array of size 20. That means I need to declare an array by name, say ARR, new int with the 20 size. Clearly they have said, no need to input the size. After that, they have said input integer elements. So the data type for ARR array is int only. So what I do, I'll write one message system.out.println and I'll say enter the elements. Right. We'll have a for loop in I equal to 0 because 0 is the index of the first element. I is less than 20, I plus plus. And here I have to ask for element. That element I'll take it as EL. EL I'll take. Or directly you can store it into the array. You need not take another element. So A of I equal to yes dot next int. I'm using scanner related function. So it becomes mandatory to write import java dot util dot scanner. So here we are accepting the elements, 20 elements will be accepted. And after that, we have to find out the sum, largest number, smallest number. For that, I'm writing separately. So I'm taking one variable as largest and the smallest and sum equal to 0. Where initially largest equal to smallest equal to A of 0. The first number is being considered as a largest number and the smallest number. Right. So what I do now, I'll go for the sum of the array element. You can calculate it here only in the beginning. Here I'll take in sum equal to 0. Immediately after adding the element, I'll write in sum equal to sum plus. Sum is equal to sum plus ARR of I. Our array name is ARR, not A. So it is ARR. Everywhere I have to use this. So here also what? Now sum is calculated. First array element is being assigned to largest and smallest as the initial element. And now what we do, see, I'm starting the loop from the second element because first element is stored in the current largest and the smallest element. So I is less than 20 and then I plus plus. And in this, I'm checking if ARR of I, that is ARR of 1, the current element in the array, if it is greater than the number present in the largest, then that current number in the array will become the present maximum number, largest number. Otherwise, else if ARR of I, if it is smaller than smallest number, then here smallest equal to ARR of I. Right. So smallest and largest element is checking is over. Now we'll print them on the screen. Println largest element is largest. Similarly, you have smallest. Smallest element. So let us check whether it will work or not. Okay, there is error. Cannot find the symbol. Yes, because scanner object is not created. So I have to create scanner object. Scanner system.in. And after that, now we'll execute. See, now it is asking for 10 elements. Enter any 10 elements, any numbers, even number, odd number, big number, small number, any numbers you type. One moment. Let us execute and check. Enter 20 numbers. Type the numbers. Any number, big number, small number. Some minus number also I have typed. -9 to check the smallest, whether it is working for negative numbers or not. Okay. The largest number out of all these numbers is 115 and the smallest number is -9. So it is working properly. So this is the right solution. So here we got the answer for all the 3 points. And sum is not printed, even sum should be printed. That is the third point. So here I'll write sum also. Sum equal to sum. So that even sum will be printed. Fine, this is answer for 7th question. Let us go with the 8th question. Design a class to overload a function check as follows. This is related to the function overloading. So they have given 2 operations based on check, where it is going to take one string parameter, another is character type parameter. And to find and print the frequency of a character, you need to find out how many times this character is appeared present in this string, right? For example, success. If the searching letter is yes, it should print 3 times. And second overloaded function is void check string s1 to display only the vowels from string s1 after converting it into string lowercase. That means s1 is computer, convert it to lowercase and print only the vowels from this. This is the question number 8. So we'll do this program. So we'll go to the online compiler and delete the previous program. I think this is not required. So here they have said to write overloaded function. So we need to write instance method for this. I'll write public void check string str comma character ch. They have said you to count how many times this is appeared. They have said void. That means the return is not there. Count is equal to 0. And now what we do, I'll say for int I equal to 0. As it's a string, it's not an array. So we need to say str.length. Method here use find I plus plus to go to the next letter. And here what I do, I'll write character C or say I'll write x equal to str dot character at of I in I position in the string str. Whatever letter is there, that letter will be extracted in the x. For example, in the beginning stage, I is 0, hence the first letter will be extracted in the x. So let us compare if x is equal to ch. If so, if x is equal to ch, if so, then count will be increased by 1. Count will be increased by 1. Fine. So then, as they have given void, so we have to print that count here only. System.out.println ch will say frequency of ch is count. It is count. This is one version of void check. Another version is we'll have public void check string s1. S1 object is being passed as a parameter, and you need to convert that string to lowercase. So I'll say s1 equal to string s1 dot to lowercase. This s1 dot to lowercase. That converted string I am storing in s1 only. And now what I do, I'll go to for again int I equal to 0. I is less than s1 dot S1 dot length. I plus plus. Now here I have to check whether it's a oval or not. So it is, first let us extract the letters. Character C equal to, yes, one dot character head of I. One character will be extracted from the S1 string present in the I position and will be stored in C if C is equal to small letter A, or if C is equal to E, or C is equal to I, or C equal to O, and then C is equal to U. Fine. So like this, suppose if it is that letter, then print it. System dot out dot println C will print it. Along with that, we want to have one space, semicolon. So these are the two versions of the void check. Now in the public static void main, I'll declare as the name of this class in this online program is main. So I'm creating object by name yum of type main class, new main. So whatever the class name you are giving, that only you have to write. I'm referring this online compiler. M dot check in the bracket. So we'll write a word success. This is the word where I want to search, and I'm searching for a letter yes. Okay, this is my second parameter. Then M dot check. So here we'll write computer in capital word I'm writing. It should convert it to lowercase. Then it should check ovals. And if there is a oval, print that oval. Let us execute and see. There are errors, something. So it is instead of a equal to sign, I have written minus sign by mistake. We'll have this again. Execute. There is str I have written instead of str. It should be what? S1 dot length, because no, this is correct. Str dot length only correct. Then where it is highlighting which line number? Line number 14. 14 means this one only. Str dot length method is correct. String S1 dot length. So int cannot be converted to boolean, it is saying. So here I have forgotten or missed typing I less than. That's why whenever error comes now, we should be happy. We get knowledge and see I have written capital I. So it should be small I. Yes, frequency of yes is 3. And in the word computer, the vowels are OUE. If you can make the output to be little systematic, here before this only, I'll write system.out.println the word S1 contains following vowels. So that's still the output will be systematic. Computer contains the following vowels, right? Like this. This is practically checked program for question number 8. Fine. Now here the question number 9 and the last one in this paper, write a program to input 40 words in an array, arrange these words in descending order of alphabets using selection sort technique, print the sorted array. So remember, one searching technique, one sorting technique program will be there always in the section B. So kindly practice perfectly. Little testing will be there. Sometimes they'll tell you to sort the numeric array. Sometimes they'll tell you to sort a string oriented array, right? So you should be perfect with both the options, right? Okay. Okay, the selection sort in the sense here, the technique is what? you have to search for the smallest number in the list and replace it with the first position. Suppose 7, 5, 2, 3, 1. These are the numbers. So find out the smallest number in this. It is 1. Replace it with position 0 initially. 1 will come here. This other all numbers will be in the same position. 7 is shifted to one position 1, means where one number is there, and one number is shifted to the 7th position number, means where 7 is present. 1 is fixed. Now from the second position up to end, check for the next smallest number. Until we go end, we came to know that 2 is the smallest. So 5 and 2 will be exchanged. 1 and 2 got fixed. In 5, 3, 7, 3 is the smallest. 3 and 5 are exchanged. 1, 2, 3 is fixed. In between 5 and 7, 5 is smallest and it is at the right place. And after 7, there are no other number to be checked. So this is the final list for selection sort. So to do this, what we do, they have said us to take, see, this is what I have explained. It is for numbers. But here what they have said about words, it is a string array, right? So for this, what you can do, one way you can have a functions, you can use methods and you can do this, or you can do directly in the main program. It all depends on like how in your school they have suggested, right? So if possible, I'll try to show you both the method if time permits. See, now what we do first, we'll have a string. So string str is our array equal to new string of 40, right? And they have said to input 40 words, right? So I'll go with util dot scanner, and then here we'll say system dot out dot println, enter the 40 words for 40 words, that's all. Will I have int I is equal to 0, I is less than 40. See, as it is an array, no, you can write str.length, only property it is, it's not a method. When there is an individual string, it is str.length, open close parenthesis will be their method. When it is an array, it is str.length. And I plus plus. And here, what we have to do, we have to accept 40 words. Str of I equal to yes dot next will have. Right. So words will be accepted, 40 words. Now we have to go for selection sort. We'll have for int I is equal to 0, I is less than str dot length semicolon I plus plus. And then here what we do is, in this case, int I is equal to 0, I less than str dot length I plus plus. I'm going to take one variable, like say int index, right? Int index equal to I. Initially, index will be I, where the index I, whatever is there, from the next position onwards, I have to search for the smallest number, then j plus plus. Fine. That is why you see I is stored in index. I am starting the second for loop from j equal to I plus 1. So I'm going to check if str of I. So we are checking, see, they want in descending order, right? So I should check str dot compare to str of j right? If it is greater than 0, then if it is greater than 0, then index equal to j. Index equal to j. Similarly, all wherever it sees that the smallest element is there throughout the array, right? Smallest word, that word's index in which position of the array it is stored, it will be assigned to j. And when you come out from the j loop, you will be having in the index variable, you will be having the smallest words index. That word should be positioned into the place where in the I index, whatever word is there, and in the index position, what word is there, both have to be swapped out. For that, I'm going to take one string temp equal to str of I, and str of I equal to str of index, and then str of index equal to, it is temp. This is the way of exchanging the words. And then at last, after sorting, we have to print the result. System.out.println string array in descending order after selection sort. I'm putting one extra slash in, so it's not mandatory to write. And now here we need to have one more for loop again. Same for loop, I'll copy and paste. And then we have to print those elements. System.out.println only we have to take because there are 40 words. So we'll have str of I. So we have to check the program now. So just for checking whether it is working or not, I'm reducing the size to 4, and I'll check the output whether it's working or not, right? One moment. So there were small errors. I have corrected it. Here I had written I, so I corrected to j. So that was a major. And the scanner object was not created. I have created it. Let us check. So enter 40 words is there, but for just checking purpose, I have reduced the array size to 4. So I'm going to enter only 4 elements. Right. See, first I'm writing Amar. Second one I'm writing, say, Kiran. Third one I'm writing Zara. Fourth one I'm writing Vijay. Fine. See, Amar, Kiran, Vijay, Zara. It is coming in ascending order, but we wanted to have in descending order, right? We have done small changes. Earlier I wrote str of I dot compared to str of j. Now I have replaced it str of j dot compared to str of I less than 0. Then j will be assigned to index, and here swapping will be done. Then finally printing. This is working. So here I'll write, say, Arun, Zara, Raju, Veda. Arun, small mistake is there. Arun, Veda, Raju, and Zara is coming. Some corrections are required. Correct. Small corrections required. I'll update this.